Hello and welcome. In this session, we are going to understand why is this framework called extreme programming. The reason is because it takes development practices to extreme level or to the next level. Here we have different development practices: planning, design, coding, code reviews, testing and deployment. And in XP, it is suggested that like in planning phase, what you need to do is you have to plan, you have to do release planning, you have to do iteration planning, and you also have to ensure that you do small releases every iteration. And plan small, like the iteration could last from 1 to 4 weeks or 5 weeks, and the release could last for from 1 to 2 months. So this is how they are going to plan, and they are going to come up with a release schedule and iteration schedule, and they are going to consume small set of requirements in each release. So that is how they are going to plan, so that they will be able to deliver a quality product. The next development practice is design. In design, it is suggested that you have simple design for your product, simple design in your code, so that all the developers of the team, they will be able to easily understand and easily maintain the code. Coding is the third development practice which we are discussing now. You have to keep your coding simple, and collective code ownership has to be maintained, and refactoring, that is cleaning all the technical debt or cleaning all the redundant code and repetitive code or unused code, so that has to happen continuously. Code reviews, so instead of first coding the complete product and then doing complete code review, which is going to consume a lot of time, practice pair programming so that code review can happen in real time, then and there. And the developers, they don't have to spend time later on, more hours, understanding why this code was written, why this snippet is repeated, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so pair programming is recommended, in which two developers will be sitting on the same machine. One developer will be coding and the other developer will be observing and making suggestions. Testing. In testing, it is recommended that you develop all your test cases upfront and automate them so that your code can be tested as soon as it is ready. So this is also going to boost your development experience, and it is going to make the process faster. Deployment, continuous integration, and testing, and then deployment. So what we do is, like, if you have to deploy your product after a few iterations in the customer environment, then you have to practice continuous integration. And on top of that completely integrated product, you are going to perform tests so that you will be able to uncover defects and issues early. Yeah, so continuous integration is one of the most important practice. Yeah, so this is all about why we call this framework as extreme programming. So there are some practices which we practice at extreme level. That is the reason it is known as extreme framework. Yeah, so we'll meet in next video. Until then,